Calgary City Council approves repeal of blanket rezoning. Many of you will remember from 2024 that City Council approved a blanket rezoning which upzoned most of the lots within the city from low density to higher density. And what this did was allow on a regular kind of inner city lot that would have housed one home. Initially those were being rezoned and they would have infills on them. So instead of one home, you would have two homes on that lot. But this blanket rezoning that City Council passed in 2024 was allowing for fourplexes on those lots that had one home, and those fourplexes could have basement suites as well. So we were looking at going from one home to up to 8 residences on the lot. It was contentious. I think it was one of the longest public hearings. And ultimately here it says it was voted in, what was it? 9 members in favor, 6 members against the blanket rezoning. And it brought up a lot of challenges in terms of infrastructure, putting that many more units on the infrastructure that we have in terms of pipes and in the ground, and parking issues and all of that stuff, neighbors, impact on neighboring lots. And so that was voted in, I guess, May 14th, and it came into effect in August, and that immediately upzoned lots, and developers started approving them. So, started building them, right? And so now 2 years later, here we are, we've come full circle. It's one step forward and one step back. And at this point, honestly, my personal opinion is I think council just passed that blanket rezoning too quickly, and they could have done some more research and public engagement before they made that decision. Whether you're for it or against it, I guess that's your personal opinion and how you're affected by it and who benefits from it. Do you benefit from it? If you're a developer sitting on a bunch of R1 lots at that time, then that was a gold mine for you to have those lots all upzoned. But if you're someone who's invested a significant amount of money into your single family home, and then you've got 8 units going in next door and tanking your property value, then you probably weren't too keen on that. And then there's people everywhere in the spectrum in between there. So essentially, this was April 8th announcement, so I'm a little behind on getting this out. On April 6th, council voted to repeal the blanket rezoning, essentially bringing all of those upzone lots back to their original state prior to the blanket rezoning. So back to low density lots. I think this will still, there's the city Main Street initiatives, there's corner lots, inner city lots that people will be able to apply for the city to upzone on a case-by-case basis. This just removes the blanket rezoning that had come into effect in August 2024, so 2 years later essentially, because August 4th, 2026, this will cease to exist. And then, so anyone who's already received a development permit, a building permit subdivision application before the bylaw takes effect, those can still move forward. So we might see people rushing to get these development permits approved. Now there's other factors at play in terms of migration to the city, the inventory of these row home units that are already built. And then rental rates have shifted a bit. They've come down a bit since a lot of these developers were creating their pro formas for their projects a couple of years ago. Things have now changed, right? The numbers have changed. So I'm not sure how many applications we'll see, but I'm sure there's going to be at least a few, and there could be a glut of them before this policy is repealed. So that's the status. I know some people will be disappointed. A lot of people will be happy by this news, but it is what it is. So it's now repealed, and that's the update. If you have any other questions about it, I always like the questions because then I look into it further, and it also gets you thinking about it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, catch you in the next video. Cheers.